Ward and Brian Daboll's fast-developing bond could determine Titans' success. Nashville, Tenn. A giant whiteboard covers a sectional wall in the office of Tennessee Titans offensive coordinator Brian Daboll. Covering the board is a collection of drawings and writings in black and red ink. Carefully crafted play formations here, there, and everywhere. Terminology, assignments, and whole paragraphs of schematic philosophies wrap around the X's and O's.
Get ready for a fitness upgrade. Featuring cutting-edge technology and high-precision sensors and tracking on the free VSync app, the eTech City Smart Fitness Scale is your platform for success. The scale provides 13 essential biometrics, complete with helpful data graphs on the VSync app, all viewable on your personal profile. The scale handles all kinds of shapes and sizes and is safe for the whole family to use, at home or on the go.
Ready to order? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/9.
Advertisement, the penmanship doesn't all match. Some of it belongs to Daboll, a 29-year coaching veteran, 25 in the NFL, the other 4 in college now in his first season as head coach Robert Sales, hand-picked architect and director of the Titans offense. Some of the scrawls and sketches belong to Cam Ward, the second-year quarterback tasked with leading Tennessee to respectability. This work of art represents both the evolving pillars of the Titans playbook and the budding relationship between the 51-year-old coach and 24-year-old passer. 6 months into their union, Daboll and Ward continue to learn about each other as men and football minds. Already, they share a strong respect and appreciation. They're beginning to speak the same language and grasp each other's thought processes. As he designs an attack intended to help Ward deliver on the potential the Titans saw in him when drafting him with the number 1 pick in 2025, the coach strives to see the game through his quarterback's eyes. And as Ward, already on his 3rd offensive play caller and head coach in 19 months, aims for fluency in Daboll's system, he strives to absorb his teacher's vision at both broad and granular levels. The relationship between Ward and Daboll represents one of the most important within the Titans organization. If the two can achieve singularity, Ward and the Titans offense will flourish, and wins will come. If they fail, an organization coming off a 4th consecutive double-digit loss season, and now on its 5th head coach in the last decade and 7th starting quarterback during that same span, could promptly hit the reset button again. Daboll, starting anew after 3-1-2 uneven seasons as head coach of the New York Giants, boasts a robust resume. He has sat at the feet of highly successful coaches like Bill Belichick, Nick Saban, and Sean McDermott. He has helped coach some of the best quarterbacks, including Tom Brady and Josh Allen. But when it comes to working with Ward, Daboll has opted for fluidity. He stands firmly on his convictions and draws on lessons from past experiences, both good and bad. However, to best position a unique talent like Ward to excel, Daboll maintains an open mind and a strong give and take with and from Ward. Advertisement, with a relationship like theirs, the biggest thing that you look for is trust and transparency, Sale explains. As of now, that's all you're seeing in meeting rooms, and they're able to have some great dialogues, which is what you want. You want a player to do what you want them to do, but at the same time, you want the player to feel free to express his feelings because ultimately he's out there getting bullets thrown at him. As a rookie, Ward endured a tumultuous 3-14 campaign that saw him shoulder a heavy load while surrounded by a subpar supporting cast, and enduring a head coach firing just 6 games in. Amidst the calamity, Ward certainly displayed athleticism, grit, and promise. He managed to limit his interception total to just 7, the lowest among quarterbacks that started all 17 games. But he also lost 7 fumbles and finished with just 15 touchdown passes, also the fewest among 17 game starters, while completing just 59.8% of his passes, 33rd. In his new pupil, Daboll has observed an intense thirst for growth and direction. Ward wants hard coaching and to be held accountable, even embracing instances where Daboll has pointed out his shortcomings in offensive meetings. Both men relish the easy dialogue and share a willingness to collaborate, even if it means deviating from previous approaches to the game. Everybody has their own system, but I think the system needs to be geared toward what the quarterback does well, Daboll explained last week. So, you sit down together and look at it. Let's tweak this. Or it might be, yeah, we're not doing that. Or it might be, this is a pretty good idea. Cam, he's a very easy person to talk to. I think he sees it on the field, and he sees defenders and coverages. But he also sees it off the field when we're talking about it. So I try to see it always through the quarterback's lens, and then tell them how I see it. Project Cam Ward wasn't entirely foreign to Daboll, and their relationship in Nashville didn't start from scratch. Because the Giants had the third pick of the 2025 draft and needed a quarterback, Daboll studied Ward extensively and met with him during the evaluation process. Both leading up to the draft and in their initial meetings in Tennessee, Daboll picked Ward's brain to learn his likes, dislikes, learning styles, and goals. Advertisement Daboll's strong desire for understanding and eagerness to work with the quarterback resonated with Ward. He chose this job knowing the quarterback that I was and what he wanted me to accomplish personally, but also what he wanted us to accomplish as a team, Ward said. And I mean, it's exciting because we got somebody like that who's willing to turn down other jobs to come coach a specific player. I mean, it shows a lot, and it's the reason why I'm so happy to come every day and play for an OC like that. He's like another father figure to me and a lot of us, Ward added. He calls my phone whether it's 6 in the morning or it's 9 o'clock at night. We talk about stuff outside of football, and he's just real. He's helped me grow a lot in a short time. Daboll and Ward may hail from different generations, cultures, and geographical locations. Daboll was born in Ontario, Canada, and raised in upstate New York. Ward was born and raised along Texas Gulf Coast, but their time together has revealed many shared traits. He's got a very similar personality in terms of competitiveness, and he wants it to be right, Daboll said. He's an ultra-competitive young man who has a fiery disposition, and he wants to do everything he can to help the Tennessee Titans, said Ward. We're both aggressive. We're actually the same person, man. We'll break me with iPads and helmets. He'll break a effing headset. He can talk to me any type of way, and I'm never gonna get offended by it. I talk crazy to him when I don't agree with something and like it's full yelling, but he knows it's from a place of love. Like, we both want to win, and we both want to be the reason that this offense is successful. Despite the combative nature Daboll can display at times, Ward is always amazed by the patience the coach extends toward him. Advertisement, how calm he is surprises me a lot, the quarterback said. He wants us to play free, so he allows me to make mistakes. We're playing efficient football, but even on those days where we have more turnovers, especially from me, like today, he helps us learn from those mistakes. And then you rarely see them happen again. The turnover-littered day of which Ward spoke involved instances where Ward threw interceptions while trying too hard to make something out of nothing. Twice he sprinted out to his right only for the defense to take away his primary reads. Unwilling to concede defeat, Ward tried forcing the ball back across his body to a receiver in the middle of the field. On the first attempt, safety Amani Hooker swooped in from nowhere and picked off the pass. Later that practice on a similar play, linebacker Jermaine Jackson made an acrobatic catch for another interception. After each transgression, Ward made a beeline for Daboll, who called plays from the sideline. Understanding the time and place, the coach showed little emotion either at the time of each throw or during the conversation in which the two discussed the dynamics of the play and Ward's decision-making. He would let me do that every play if I wanted to, if it helps me, Ward said. That's how okay he is with me trying stuff, in practice. But he was really teaching me about the situation of where to do it. The first one, 2nd and 10, there really wasn't a big need for that unless it was wide open, and I know I can get it there. But then, 3rd down, 4th down, that's when all bets are off and you have to go be a superhero. So, it's me finding that balance and him understanding why I like to do it based on what I see on film. How the safeties don't usually cover backside on that play. But it's just awesome how in those situations, he never gets too high, never gets too low on me. He's a perfectionist and knows I am too, but when things go bad, he's not going to be the one to start going crazy. He just makes sure I'm good from there. Even on possessions that end positively, Ward prefers proximity to Daboll. When backups Mitch Trubisky and Will Levis direct the second and third units, Ward routinely shadows the pacing coordinator so he can hear his play calls or ask questions about his decisions. He's a good listener, but he's also good at giving it back to you, Daboll said of Ward. He's a hard worker, and he loves football. He just has embodied that for the 6 months that I've been around him. We've got a lot of work to do, but he loves the grind of it. Despite his intense, competitive fire and perfectionist nature, Daboll fully understands the importance of balance. The patience shown to Ward early in training camp must extend well into the regular season, because as a second-year player, regardless of the growth he has displayed, while learning a new way of doing things, Ward will indeed make plenty of mistakes. While he wants his young quarterback to strive for mastery of the offense, Daboll also understands that fluency and success don't mean perfection. The coach and player both understand this, and the more they strengthen their understanding of each other and the best ways to attack defenses, the Titans will eventually find themselves on the path to success.